This is... What's the name of the podcast?
Mitch McCam.
Welcome to Mitch. Mitch McCam. That's the name of the podcast.
Let's just go with that. Mitch McCam.
Okay. Today we are doing our Premier League team of the season.
Yes, we
so
are.
far.
Yes,
I'm looking down now. I need to look there.
Yeah, we are.
Hello.
From the first 19, 20 games of the season.
Yeah.
We are going to judge our best 11.
Absolutely.
And give you our thoughts about each player.
Starting with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, starting with the goalkeeper.
The GOAT.
Yeah. Well, not the GOAT, but let's just say he's had a phenomenal season for a transfer at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
He's really kept his team up in the table as, where they're at.
Oh, he's helped them go from fucking mid-table to the top.
Yeah, literally.
Top 4.
Literally. Yeah, so...
It's impressive.
That is...
Aaron Ramsdale, the
Ramsdale.
best goalkeeper to ever live.
Yep, the goat.
He's pretty good at playing football.
Yeah, he's made some phenomenal saves at Arsenal. He's done some magic for them this season, with some amazing stops to just being an overall great keeper for his first.
And if he keeps this up, definitely team of the season at the end of the year.
I think so, yeah. If he keeps going
even above the likes of Edison, even though he has more clean sheets and probably more saves, I think. But
that's Man City.
That's Man City's defense is so strong that it makes it easy for him. I
think so. I think Ramsdale had to earn it more. He has to make that happen. Those clean sheets.
Edison's still good, but he's shit.
No, because he plays for City.
No, right back
for the top of the league. Oh my god, right back
or left? Which one first?
No, let's go with right back.
Yeah.
So, right back, I think we could all agree that it's
pretty easy to figure out who it is. It's Tar. It's Tar.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Doing bits. He's had, I think we just seen, he had nine assists this season. He's been whipping in balls. He's been defending quite well compared to his recent years in the past.
Yeah.
He hasn't been that great defensively, you could say.
Yes.
So he has been improved. You can see that he's improved with that a lot.
And Liverpool's play style is get the right back and left back to cross it in a lot.
Yeah.
And he has been crossing it in like crazy.
Yeah,
and getting assist after assist.
Yeah, well, it's very impressive. Very impressive.
There's not many people that can kick a football as good.
He's quick.
As Trent Alexander-Arnold.
As good as Tom. All right, let's move on.
Centre back or left back
first? Let's do the left back first.
Left back.
We're going to cut across and just
possibly, in my opinion, and this is going to sound fucking crazy.
One of the best players in the world?
One of the best players in the world right now.
Yeah. And you might not know who it is because we are talking about Cancelo.
Yeah.
João Cancelo.
He is so good. One of the best assists I've ever seen in my life was a few months ago when he assisted Raheem Sterling. Yeah. It was amazing. And everyone thinks so as well.
Yeah, that was stunning.
He's not hyped up enough. Well, he is. Everyone thinks he's great.
He is now, but
he's up there.
He's scoring goals. Scoring goals as well as a lot of assists. He's not just doing one or the other.
And he has the most passes at City, right? Passes.
One of the top passes at City.
It's just super impressive watching him.
It is. I'm really impressed by seeing him play the Portuguese links at City.
He doesn't. You don't really see him as much at Portugal when he's playing for Portugal, though, do you? Because he's still great.
I think he plays more of a defensive role.
Yeah, if he could play like he's playing for Portugal have a shout to get into the World Cup and
definitely
smash it.
Definitely.
But they didn't even get in. They're not even in the World Cup yet. But that's besides the point. For
City, he has been one of their best players this year. If not their best player, I would go ahead and say... second best player to another player that we've put into this team.
Oh,
you can think about that.
That's true. That's true.
But he's definitely top 3 at City right now. What he's been doing this year, it's impressive. Some of the long shots he scored, the assists that he's making happen. He's really kind of pushing into like a centre mid / CDM role and getting forward and kind of like almost Rodri will pop back and he'll push into that midfield position where he feels really comfortable to make a pass or... Yeah, all round, he's been phenomenal this year, I think. I think he's my left back because he's been playing... I'm not sure how many games he's played for them there, but
even as a United fan, if
it's hard to say.
Yeah, if Luke Shaw was here and Cancelo was here, I'd probably ask for Cancelo's autograph.
I think so.
Before Shaw's, even though I'm a United fan.
Yeah,
which is
that's tough.
It's
wow.
a bit fucked, but
that's a lot to say.
I mean, everyone would do it right now.
Yeah,
it's just a fact.
Yeah, very impressive this year. Very impressive. Let's move on to the centre backs. Now we'll start
quick fire.
Yep.
Let's tell them the two centre backs.
All right,
Rudiger,
Laporte,
the goats.
the goat. He runs the goat. So for me, I'm going to talk about Rudiger first. I think Rudiger has been, if not the best centre back in the world, within the last year.
Oh yeah.
Now coming into this season now, I think he's been very impressive. He's been doing everything you need from a centre-back. He gets forward, he's been having long shots, we've all seen them. They're crazy, but his passing from the back, his defence from the back, he's very quick, very strong. For me, he's one of the top centre-backs in the world. I would have him on my team any day.
That was amazing from you, mate. I'll talk about Laporte.
Yeah.
Because, is it Laporte?
I think you can say either. Amaric.
Let's call him
Amaric.
Amaric.
Turmeric.
Okay. Why is Laporte in our team of the year season? Because City is top of the league.
Yeah.
And he might not be top of every statistic, like tackles made, clearances.
We weren't staring at them before the video. I swear.
But he's third or second in everything.
Yeah.
And it's just, as a centre-back to keep, I think it's 12 clean sheets in 19 games? Or no, 12 wins out of 19 games.
Yeah, with 5 or 6 losses, so they really have been doing incredible. Yes, he's
just a good centre-back, and you can't deny it. Honourable mention of Thiago Silva from Chelsea, but we didn't want to put two Chelsea players in.
No, we kind of thought we'd spread it out a bit more, and obviously City being top of the league is hard to just not think about any of the centre-backs. That's kind of not how it works.
Yeah, but no one talks about Laporte.
Yeah,
when I watch him,
I didn't.
He's a good centre-back.
And Mitchell decided to mention him, and that's who he went with.
It's hard to explain because no one talks about him and you don't really know his stats.
No,
but when you watch him, he's just so good.
He's impressive. He scored a few, 1 or 2 headers, I think, this year too to win. Not win. Fuck that.
City don't win.
So, honourable mention as well, who I haven't seen too much of, but looking at statistics and whatnot from Burnley, Tarkowski.
Yes.
Now, look, this guy, I haven't seen enough of him to say what I need to be able to explain to you. But all of his statistics are absolutely off the Richter currently.
Yeah.
And to see that someone's doing that at such a high level, he's literally top of clearances, top of heading clearances. Literally everything that you kind of want from your big centre-back to stop people getting through is exactly what this guy's been doing. I have seen a few videos of him playing, and he's been pretty good for Burnley.
But is it because Burnley's not that good? And
I
he
think
just
that
stands out because Burnley's
I think
struggling?
that might be what pushes you in the opinion to not put someone in.
Yeah.
That's why I think we went with Laporte over Thiago, just for the fact that they are at the top of the league and they're doing bits everywhere. You want to go on to the midfield?
The midfield. Oh, the
midfield.
CDM. You have it with your curries. It's Rice.
Declan.
I love him with some butter chicken. From my Indian restaurant nearby. That is delicious and expensive. Last year, West Ham was struggling. Well, they stayed up in the top half of the... Doesn't matter.
Yep.
This year, they've come and they've shot to the moon with David Moyes. Is his name David Moyes?
Yeah.
The manager? Yes.
Yep.
I didn't want to get that wrong like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that would suck. Like Pep Guardiola with West Ham, he's been doing bits.
No, David Moyes is a great manager, but we're not talking about managers. Oh, we didn't even think about managers. We'll figure that out after.
Yeah,
but Declan Rice has been such a force at the back. The defenders, I don't really know. But the center defensive mid, he's so good. What do you think?
Well, look, he's a brilliant passer of the ball and he has an amazing touch from some of the videos I've seen of him with England training and whatnot. But his passing from the back and that defensive presence that you get with that big man, Declan Rice, standing there, you curry muncher. He just does. He just does everything that you need from a CDM.
He's just good at.
I really think he's pushing into his prime now. Obviously, when he gets his icon card on FIFA, he'll have an 85 rated icon card. He's been it's his best season ever. He's keeping West Ham where they're at.
Yes, and let me talk about our next centre mid or midfielder. He's not a centre mid. Emil Smith, row to shore. That was a shit.
Faking packs.
He has 8 goals in 13 games or some shit like that. It's so impressive from a midfielder /
from a 19-year-old too. Is he 19? I think.
Oh, I thought he was like 36. He looks like he's 47.
47.
47-year-old.
That's even more impressive.
No, he's
47.
He's young. He looks young, and he's a handsome, good footballer who likes playing football.
From England, standard issue. No, he's been really impressive.
He needs to get into the England Euro squad.
Yeah, I'd like to.
World Cup squad.
Yeah,
and that would be really impressive from such a young
100%.
guy.
What do people call him? ESM? EMR? No, what do they call him? I don't know. Anyway,
Emil Smith Rowe, 8 goals in a bunch of games is really impressive.
He's pushed that Arsenal side to where they are on the table.
Oh, he's helped them drastically. Yeah, even like players like Martin Odegaard as well.
Yeah, Martinelli
has
pretty
been
well for
a
Arsenal
footballer
recently.
that I love watching.
Yeah, Lacazette.
I'm
missing
Ryle. Where are you, bro?
Anyway, let's move on to the next part.
No, you could say Lacazette is like better than these players because he has the ability to.
Okay, you don't have a point. We're just talking shit now.
We
need to reset.
I was trying to make a joke, but I just laughed because I'm a fucking idiot. I was trying to say that he has a superpower where he can turn invisible. But I just fucked it.
Okay, you did fuck it.
I fucked the joke because
I
laugh.
Confused.
I always laugh at my own jokes. It doesn't matter.
That's gone too high. We need to turn it down.
Oh shit!
I think it's here. Yell now. Hey! Still too much. Okay, well, I think you can guess the third midfielder that you want to have in your team. There's a few to choose from. You could say, I think this guy's one of the best players in the world. I've seen, what's his name? Sam off Shore's podcast. He likes to talk about him, says that he's the best player in the world, one of the best players in the world, Bernardo Silva. Now, this guy's touch, this guy's passing, this guy's just everything that this guy can do with the ball is some of the most impressive stuff I've ever seen in my life. It's Messi-esque, you could say.
Messi-esque.
It's like I'm on a talk show. It's Messi-esque, as I would say.
That's a big shout.
Yeah, I think
especially since Bernardo Silva is not Messi. Messi-esque. Is he even left-footed?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No. Yes? I can't.
He's ambidextrous.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, I agree. He's my centre attacking mid. And he's single-handedly carried City to the top of the league, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's top dog.
He's so good.
So good.
He's better than Messi.
Everybody is right now. Mr. Monroe's better than Messi.
Oh, 007. Okay.
No, Messi's the best player.
Let's go to our centre forward because we don't need to talk about Bernardo Silva for too long. He's good. Everyone knows it.
Yes, you can see.
Centre forward.
Centre forward. What's he done this year? He's been scoring headers.
Oh, header after header after header. He's my favourite player in the world right now. He's not the best player in the world. He's my favourite player.
Well, you talk about him more than I. Go ahead. What's his name?
Diogo Jota.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's underrated still, even after a few years of like starting to come into it. But this year he's absolutely smashed it in the Champions League and in the Premier League. But this is Premier League team.
10 goals in the Prem.
10 goals.
Which is pretty impressive within the 12 or 15 games he may have played.
10 goals.
Yeah. I don't even know. He might not have even played like 10 games. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, he makes playing with Salah and like Mane, like he fits in really well. It's sort of like Bobby Firmino a few years ago.
Say he makes defenders look like they're on ice skates.
He does. No, he does.
Bobby Firmino was,
he's the same. He does the same thing as Firmino. He's like he's not a striker. He's just a centre forward who gets in behind a little bit and sort of just is there and scores goals.
Yeah,
and you can't not put him in your team this season because there's not really another striker in the whole Prem.
No, we thought of Emmanuel Dennis.
Yes,
but then we looked at how many wins Watford had, and you kind of have to say that goals obviously, as personal efforts, you can go with a player being in the team this season. But if their team isn't doing well, you can't really push towards that player. Like if a player had 20 goals for a certain team, but they were third last in the Premier League, how do you feel about that? You can say, well, he gets in the team this season, but well, that kind of defeats my. Anyway,
no, it makes sense.
Oh, jokes! He was in there as my left wing.
My left wing that I have chosen, is a bit boring. It's Mane, because I think Liverpool have been so good. He just scores goals and he's been good.
It sucks to have 3 Liverpool players.
Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane. He's the best player in the world.
Okay, well, who's the last player? This one's really hard. I don't think anyone would know this. Like, there's no way. You wouldn't be able to guess who this is.
It's Phil Jones.
No, Vinicius Jr. He's there. That's what it was.
Kareem.
No, it's Peter Cech. He's done so well with that right wing. He wins the ball so much.
It's Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Salah is a pretty good footballer, but it's not the player we have at right wing.
We have Messi.
No. The best player in the world right now, undeniably, maybe second place to Benzema, but I would say first place, is Mohamed Sulu.
Can I just say, as we continue with this video, I don't want to not talk about Salah, but I just want to say that we as football fans all like to say that the best players in the world are always attackers. They're never defenders, they're never goalkeepers, they're never right wing back. Like, I think that I would say right now the most informed and the most influential player and the best player in the world for me is Fred. Fuck.
Yeah, who is it?
I was going to say, I think it's Hakan Silva. That's who
Yeah. I forgot about him for a second.
Look.
But I agree.
Yeah. Look, we all love to say the attackers are the best players in the world, but we never give enough credit to the midfielders like Jorginho.
No.
I do not know how that man was voted for the Ballon d'Or. Look, you can win the fucking Europe and you can win fucking Champions League and the Prem and whatever, but man, that guy had like, I really think nothing to do with it all. But that's not what we want to talk about.
Don't you think that like it's quite kind of funny though? Like, we can't pick attackers as the best player in the world. We want to pick Cancelo, who's a defender. But the reason he's the best is because he's such a good attacker, which is kind of funny. Like, I know what you mean.
Up. Yeah.
But I mean, he is such a good defender as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see most of his things, goals and assists.
Yeah. Oh, that's very true. And that's like, see, without even knowing, I just did that as a football fan. We all love to see the goals and the finishes and the long shots, and just being an attacker, it's so much more. You want to watch those bits. When you're watching the highlights of a game, I'm sure half of you probably skip through and watch the attacks. You're not sitting there going, how did he defend this? Like, it's never that. All they show you is the attacks. They don't show you the beautiful blocks and whatever. And it's kind of, it's something that's very football. Being a defender for most of my life, it's hard to say that defending is an art in itself. When you watch Maldini or Virgil in the last few years, it's really impressive watching them play. I guess like Virgil van Dijk.
Honourable mention of Joel Matip. Of this season. Yeah,
putting in work for Liverpool.
Because he doesn't get any credit. And he's been there. He's 34 or something like that.
He's older, He's massive.
He could be my dad.
He's me dad. No, but he has a giant schlong. That guy.
Just like Emmanuel Dennis.
I'm sure it's like a horse. You know when you all saw Didier Drogba do the knee slide and there was 3 lines for like 40 metres? That's what Jean Matip has. Being his name, Matip.
Matip.
Yeah, we didn't talk enough about Salah. Salah. Yeah, look, what he's doing with the ball this year, how he's finishing, right, left foot. Words don't really describe how he's been playing this year in the Prem.
He is like Messi.
He is very Messi, yes. Yeah. He's doing what Messi was doing in his prime, he's doing in the Prem right now. The fact that he has 16 goals, he's 6 goals clear of the next player, which is Jota, who also plays for Liverpool, I think 7 or 8 goals ahead of the next player. Under that is pretty crazy.
Quick
prediction or something.
Quick prediction before we finish.
How many goals?
Before we finish?
What are you gonna
yeah,
say?
how many goals? Because a few years ago, he got 36 games.
Okay.
When it was a 36 game season because the
And now
World
it's
Cup.
38, yeah?
No, this is 36 games this season
This
as
is
well.
now? Okay.
Because the World Cup's coming up.
And how many games are we through? We're through 18? 19?
19. There might be
19
38
games
this
through.
season. It doesn't matter. How many goals is he getting?
How many goals is he getting? I hate to go too high. I don't think it's too high. I think it's going to be like the low 30s. But I do think he will get those goals in. I do think he's their main man right now. They go through him.
Low 30s, though. I was going to say 40.
Really?
Yeah.
In the next 17 games, you reckon he'll score 24 goals? Really?
That's my prediction.
Okay. Just like fucking... And Mitchell Rose 47. No. Yeah, hey,
Has anyone ever
I don't
gotten
think everyone
40?
scored 40, no.
Well,
I know that...
Salamate, I'm counting on you.
I know Luis Suarez, I think, had the first 5 games off of a season. He scored like 37 goals in the season. Something ridiculous like that one season. Absolutely. Yeah.
Jurassic Suarez. No.
Bite McGee.
Wait, he scored 37.
36 or 37? Oh,
Louis.
31 goals. And he played 33.
How many people did he bite?
He bit 45
Jeez,
people. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching the first
There's no need to
episode.
talk anymore.
No.
We're done.
No, we're done. That's enough talk for today. Yeah, let us know if you guys want to.
Thank you for watching.
That was what the
To all Man United fans, we love you.
We love you and we feel for you right now. We're fucking crying.
We do. And for everyone else's fans, nah, we love you too. This is
Anyone
the
watching
football.
our video.
This is the football podcast by 2 people that know fuck all about football.
That's not true.
No, we love football.
We do.
We watch it a lot, and we're gonna start watching it even more.
No, wait. Can't say that. Sorry, fuck. No, thank you guys for
my
watching.
belly
We
hurts.
appreciate it. We'll leave you on that bombshell. Be ready for the next video. Thank you guys. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
See.